This is Breakfast Daily on Citi TV, and as we're celebrating the life of Nkrumah, we're also highlighting the life of young people in this country who are doing remarkable work as far as giving back to communities concerned. I'm here with a team from Ghana. We're going to talk about their Xorse project, which is an initiative at transforming the lives of the less privileged. I have with me Ajiman, who's the head of marketing and business development of Ghana, Saudi, who's a Kayaye, and Saptia, who's a volunteer for the Xorse project. Good morning, everyone. Thank you.
Hi, good morning.
For joining us on your holiday.
Thank you for having us.
Ajiman, let me start with you.
Yes.
Tell us what the Xorse project is and why Ghana has embarked on it.
So Xorse is an Ewe word which means belief or faith. And for Ghana, we're looking to roll out a project where we'll pick people off the street and then give them belief in life. We're talking about people who are less privileged, and we want to give them the faith to believe that they can transform their lives. And we're launching the whole project coming Thursday, that's 26th, at the National Theatre with a fashion show. And for that fashion show, we went into the open markets and went to Gamashi, and then we scouted for models off the street, and we've been training them to model. So come Thursday, you'd see some Kaye on the runway, and they'll be walking and showing what it is they can do when they're given the opportunities in life.
What inspired Ghana to embark on this project?
So for Ghana, even though we make the best clothes in the world, and I'm sure you can all tell,
yes,
we consider ourselves to be much more than a fashion company. We consider ourselves to be a movement that is here to change the narrative on all things Africans by proving that Africans are capable of world-class quality. And so for that, we prioritize interventions that helps better the life of Africans, so people can also go out there and do wonderful things. And that's why we're doing the Xorse project.
Thank you so much. Saptia, what drove you to participate in this project as a volunteer?
Okay, so I've been involved in a lot of interventions for less privileges and Kayayes, but then when I got in contact with the Xorse project, it was different because it's like the fashion line and it's training them, and it has a lifespan. Most of the projects that they involved in mostly are scale 1 day, 2 days, and they are done and they go back to their surroundings.
So event oriented.
Yes,
projects.
so but this one was a pack, like it has changing their mentality, changing their capacity skill, their outlook and everything. So that was what actually drove me to the Xorse project.
Now, Saudi, you are a beneficiary of the
Yes.
Xorse project. Can you tell us a bit about how your experience has been so far?
I mean, I've started school.
Speak up a little bit for us.
I said I started school 2004.
Okay, so you
And
started
I've-
school in 2004.
Yes, and I've
Okay.
completed 2015
Wow.
SS. So I couldn't make up. I decided to come to this place and make KAU and get my own money and go and continue my school. So when I came to this place, these people came to the station where I am and they took me. That they went to take me as their mate so that we'll come together and do the thing.
Okay, so for the benefit of our viewers, I will try and attempt to say what you said. So you said you were at your station, they got in touch with you, and you left school in 2015, and now you want to get a trade so that you can develop yourself.
Yes.
Okay, did I get it right? When I come back to you, promise that you speak up for me. So Ajiman, beyond the Kayaye's modeling, you also plan on equipping them with some skill sets.
Yes,
Can you talk a
yeah.
bit about that?
So next year, we're going to roll out the main Xorse project. So this is just the launch.
Okay.
And between now and when we roll out the project, we're looking to raise funds to be able to do something that really lasts. Now, when you really start talking to these people and you begin to really appreciate their situation, then you realize that whatever intervention you put out there should be something that should be making them money, or else you're going back into the streets. Like she said, she's in school. She was in school or completed school. She's here looking for money to go back to school. They're all here looking for money for different things. So whatever intervention you do, if you're not getting the money virtually on a daily basis, they're going to go back into the street. So between now and when we roll out the intervention itself, we're looking to raise funds. And what we're looking to do is to teach them how to sew, because we're a fashion company, and then also teach some of them to model. And then if we get the needed funds, we actually set some of them up in businesses, and then we provide opportunities for all of them. As part of the launch, we've also done a mini documentary, and Saptia was the main person doing virtually everything, sound, video, direction, and everything. And on the 9th, we're going to show their stories. For someone like Saudi, for me, the experience has been wonderful. You can see this is a very determined person, and when you give her the opportunity, she really grabs it. And on the 9th, we'll be telling their story. So we have them talking about what they want to be. She wants to be a nurse, and we're hoping even before we roll out the intervention itself next year, that people will see their story, and people who can help them to achieve their dreams will do so.
Okay, so Saptia, walk us through the process of this documentary. How long did it take? What kind of lessons did you learn from the women you spoke to?
Okay, so it was it was a roller coaster of emotions. Like you speak to them and you can see that they have a lot of passion, dream. They can do things, but they've limited themselves to this is what is available. And the other interventions, like I said, that has come, hasn't actually helped them. So when you come and you say like you want to do interventions to help them, they make mockery of it. Like they're like, okay.
Because they feel like you're about to exploit them.
Yes, and they've done a lot of, people have come to teach them soap making, and then you teach, they take the pictures and
They leave.
So it's when you, I remember the first day of the training, they were like jovial, like around doing stuff until they realized that no, these people are serious. And then and for the first time, we'd had Kayaye turning up for every single event.
Wow.
Mostly what happens is when you're having 2, 3, 4 days events with them, they come today, they don't come tomorrow, they come tomorrow, they don't come, you know. But we've done 4 consecutive trainings, 4 weeks of and they've turned up every single day. And I was there, that was when the coordinator, the one who handled was like, they are enjoying the sessions, and they enjoyed the sessions. We had sections with people who were speaking to them and all of that. So making the documentary was fun, like, you know, you speak to them, and difficult. It was difficult.
What made it difficult?
No, it was difficult because initially we set out to do some small, and then the whole thing, so we had to, equipment-wise, put things, improvise, you know.
Because you're also entrepreneurs.
Yes,
you're
improvise, get cameras, get this, get laptop, it's not working, get boom mic, and all of that. It was crazy, but we managed to get something out of it. And I remember the last day when they were having the training, and it was, it was crazy. It was crazy, but it was fun.
Okay. So,
and just if I can put it in there. So Saptia mentioned something at the beginning, which is very vital for us. We weren't just training them to walk, and even for the main intervention, we're not just teaching them skills that will give them money. We realized we have to start with the mindset. So for the very first day of training, we actually talked for, I think, close to 2 hours. We brought in Tenny Agana, who is called the Kayaye graduate from Ashati. So she used to be a Kayaye, and then she's gone on to acquire a degree from Ashati.
Yes,
and
we interviewed her last year.
Yeah, so we brought in people who spoke to them, ostensibly to help them realize that even though their condition is this way today, tomorrow they can be something else. And I remember one of the sessions when so the director of programs at National Theatre showed up for one of the sessions, and he was like, if there's anybody here, no, I think he actually said, I can see some of you becoming world-class models. I think that's the second day. And they were all like, decide and stuff. They were like, oh, that's a joke. And then so at that point, I stopped the training session and I showed them, there's a lady, I've forgotten her name, who used to sell bread in Nigeria.
Yes,
she was going by a shoot, and then she's now a world-class model. And we also show them Alec Weck, who they can relate to in terms of the looks, and to show them that people who look like you, people who are in your situation, can actually turn their lives around. And some of them can become actual world-class models. And I think we have about 2 or 3 people in there who've really applied themselves during the process. And now when you see them on Thursday, you can see that these people are almost at the verge of becoming really good models.
Okay. So Saudi, I'm talking to you now. Yes. Tell us some of the fun things you did during the sessions you had with them.
For the session there, I've learned a lot from there.
I know you talk very loudly, so I want to test you to speak loud enough so I can hear you.
I've learned a lot from that place because when I came to this place, I wasn't know how to walk, but because of the distance, I've learned how to walk, and now I can know how to walk. And then the second day, they called one woman to come and talk about her
experience.
Experience. And she came to the place. She talked plenty, and me too. I've learned a lot from that girl.
Wow.
Had it not because of that, he couldn't have come to where she's now.
Yeah.
So me, I've learned a lot from them.
Thank
The
you.
experience that I learned is also good. I've never been to that section before.
Wow. Thank you. Ajaman, how important is it for entrepreneurs to pay it forward? We're always thinking, okay, once we become a big company, then we can set up a CSR department and do stuff. But how important is it to embark on this, even as you are starting your venture? And where Ghana is in middle size now, right? Not necessarily a small size venture.
Yeah, we're somewhere in the middle, and pushing every day. So I used to be in advertising, and I'm a brand consultant. And for me now, I tell people, because I've learned from some of the biggest companies in the world, the most important thing as a company when it comes to building a brand is to establish your why. Why are you going into business? And if your why is just money, then it will tell in your operations. If your why is just to make a name for yourself, it will tell in your operations. Like I said, our why is we're here to change the African story. I don't want to be in a train in the UK and then have people looking down on me. People I could be better than. They could be looking down on me because as a collective, we're not doing the right thing. So for us, we're not here to make outfits, we're here to make a difference. And that's why it's easy for us to go into such projects. And like they say, for the companies who have real heart, they don't do CSR. You only do CSR if you're a profit-based company. But if you're a company that's set up to do the right thing, then what you do is you create shared value. So this is a shared value project for us. We're not doing CSR. This is part of our daily operations, and we'll be rolling out more of such programs every single day.
Okay. How do we participate come Thursday?
Okay, so it's an invitation-only event. I've actually got 3 tickets here, invitation cards that we can give out. We made it an invite-only because, like I said, a major part of what we're looking to do on Thursday is to bring people in who can actually help transform the life of this lady. So you see them talk about their story, share their dreams. Saudi wants to become a nurse. We're looking for people who can show up on Thursday and say, I like Saudi's attitude. She's been trained to work for 1 month. She's applied herself to the process. So if I give Saudi the chance to go to nursing school, she'll come out and be a nurse. So those are the sort of people we're looking to turn up on Thursday. That's why we made it an invite only. So we've given invitation cards to people we think can fill that role. But we've got 3 invitation cards here, and we can actually give them out to some of your viewers. Yes.
Okay, so if any organization or individuals are watching us and they want to find out more information
and want to help,
is there a contact they can reach you on?
0243 766 202. So 0243 766 202. So every help we get is very welcome. It's been quite an engaging process. Like Saptia said, we've been training them for over a month. Every single day they show up for training, we actually pay them. Because like I said, money is very important to them. You're taking them out to the market for a whole day, and then you need to pay them what they would have made in the market. And we've been feeding them, we've been clothing them and everything. So any help we get at this stage is welcome. We are committed to carrying this phase out. But like I said, between now and when we roll up, we'll be reaching out to more organizations to say, how can you help for us to give this lady some sustainable change?
Saptia,
Hello.
back to you. How do we get more Ghanaians to begin to think the way that Where Ghana is thinking? So someone is watching at home, they're probably like, good job, Where Ghana. But how do we get them to be like, wow, me too. Even if I can't start my own training, let me fund the lunch that they are providing. Let me fund the transportation they are giving them so that we can all collectively solve this problem. Because if one of us is vulnerable, we are all vulnerable.
I think we need to create or start having the mindset to help. I think the help culture is dying. People feel, okay, why should I help? She has a family, but people are there and they are having hard times. It's not everyone who has the family support system. And so we need to develop the mindset to help and make it our business. And, if you ask questions, speak to people. People have been so centered on their work. Let me go to work, make money, my children, my mother, my father, and I'm gone.
So very
No,
individualistic.
like a very small
community.
But let's start asking questions. Speak to people. When you pass and you see someone 1, 2, 3 times at the same spot, at least make an effort to stop and ask questions. Maybe there is something that the person is looking for. At 1 city, 2 city might help. But then when you can't start, because it takes a lot of courage. We've been to a point of where if you don't have the passion to do it, you just have to give up after all. What am I getting? Like directly. You're not getting anything directly, but like Ajiman said, what we are getting is the shared value. It's not monetary. So if you have a mentality to help, if you create that passion in yourself, then you can move forward to it. Because if you don't have it, you can't help. Because like Ajiman said, you are going to help them, but you need to pay them for taking them out of the market. Yeah. Somebody will say, but I am the one changing your life. Why should I pay you? You need to understand what you are getting into. Our reward is seeing their lives transformed.
Yeah,
if we have to pay them for them to understand it, we will. So you need to get the passion first, then create the communication, speak to people, then you will understand that you can see Saudi every day going up and down. People even, they carry their wares, they don't pay them. Sometimes they would negotiate 5 cities. They get to where they give them 2 cities. Like that was, but you don't speak to them, you don't understand them. They are also humans like you. So until we start creating the passion, understanding that we are all humans first and foremost, and then we are all not the same. Then if you can't start, because not everybody can start something, join forces and partner with others to give the change to society.
Ready?
Yes.
So last year, I interviewed the young woman who graduated from Ashesi, and she told me about how Ghanaians even treat Kayayes, right? And last week, I also spoke to a very powerful entrepreneur in Kumasi. She started out as a Kayaye. Her name is Mama Jane. And talk to us a little bit about, and she's actually the founder of VJ Enterprise. Talk to us a bit about Ghanaians, how we treat Kayayes, how important it is for us to respect them and give them that dignity that they deserve, and how perhaps this 1-month process has contributed to even your confidence as a young woman.
Yes. We the Kayayo people, we suffer. We are
so
suffering.
So you're a speech now. You're about to deliver.
Yes.
So I need you to speak up.
We are suffering. Because sometimes you may carry some woman things. When you send it to that place, the woman will not pay you. And others, she's supposed to pay when she's supposed to pay 5 cedi, she will give you 1 cedi.
Wow.
And at that place, you can't talk, you can't even insult her, because we are here to look for money. Yeah. So, and then with the Kayayo people, where to sleep is difficult. And then where to bath to is difficult. Sometimes you may go to the bathroom room place, you will not get water, unless you go to different place and pay for the water before you come back to the bathroom room. And then the bathroom room, when you finish bathing, you have to pay. Wow. Others, sometimes when we go to different place, you pay 2 cedis. Others are paying 1 cedi, 1 cedis. And then when we finish bathing and we come. Last week, one woman, she sacked us. We are sleeping inside the kiosk. The woman sacked us from that kiosk because and every weekend we must pay 4 cedi, 4 cedis each and every one. But last week, and then the day before yesterday, we found one woman to go and upload us to the woman so that we can sleep inside the room. The woman refused and told us that next week she'll be bringing fridge inside the kiosk, so we should go and look for a place to sleep. And then some of my colleagues, they told the woman that then if we are not going to stay here, we have to go to different place and look for room and stop carrying their yams. Because in the yam, we used to wake up around 1:30 a.m. and start carrying the distance up to 7:30. And by then, you even carry more than 20 times. And the woman will not even pay you more than 20 cedis. Wow. Sometimes they will give you 11 cedis.
From 1:30 a.m. to 7:30 a.m.
Yes.
And you are just making 20 cedis from
and
carrying yam.
Yes. You just load this in the pan. So the one you send 15 cedis, and the woman will never even pay all. She'll just give you 11 cedis or 12 cedis. And when we are coming to complain, the woman will not agree. And we are doing that because of the place.
Yeah.
Now the woman
Because they are giving you a place to sleep.
Yes.
So you just take whatever she gives you.
Yes. So we just stopped. The woman just stopped us from not sleeping inside the kiosk. And we are not carrying the yams.
Wow.
Yes.
So,
and as we are here, and if we don't have place to sleep, some of the guys and the men, they will start disturbing us. And we are not here because of boys. We are here because of money. We want to do that and go and do our own editing. Some are here, they have to go and do editing, tailor, and others to go and work a hairdresser. And me like this, if I get money, I'll go and start my education.
And be a nurse.
Yes, that's why we are here, and they are just doing whatever they want.
So Saudi,
yes,
I want you to speak to the people of Ghana.
Yes.
About respecting Kayayis.
Yes. For the Ghanaian people, I'm here apologizing to them that they should respect us, because some are there, when they alight from this in their car, they can't even carry their things. If not, we the carry people. And then those who are carrying heavy things, they will not even carry them themselves, unless we the carry people. Some are there, like if you just carry some small things like this, and they that, oh, because you are a carry or you are a student, collect this for the sake of the school, collect this one, it will support you. Others are doing that, and then others they will insult you plenty, as if they don't have children in their house. So I'm here apologizing to them that they should respect us. One day we'll also come to where they are.
You will become something, and we're so proud of you.
Yes.
Ajaman, any words for all of us who are watching and we want to participate as volunteers to give what we can, be it 10 cities, 100 cities, 1,000 cities, to make this project a reality and sustainable?
Okay, so before I get into the support, let me quickly run through a list of institutions and people we have to thank. First will be National Theatre, who are giving us the venue. They've been very supportive. They've given us venues for every single day of training. So they are essentially our partners for this project. I'd also like to thank Horseman Shoes. He's given us shoes for the project. So that's what Saudi's wearing. And the ladies will be wearing his shoes on the 9th. I also want to thank Dr. Yakubu, who was very instrumental. He actually got us in touch with the chief at the Tema station, who helped us recruit the ladies. Saptia is here herself. Teddy Simmons, who served as a script writer and has been a part of the journey from the very start. Faith. So we had two horses join us. So you know Faith, Horse is Faith. So we had the model instructor is called Faith. She's been amazing.
Wow.
Because it was very difficult teaching people who have no coordination at all how to walk. We had another horse join up on stage, join up in the project. Her name is Faith. And then she does the makeup, so she made them up. If they had shown you, or if we show you when they were made up, the before and after pictures, you see how much work she had to do. Her handle is Horse23 on Instagram. We want to thank GTP. GTP has given us some clothes, fabric to use for the outfits for the day. Cindy's Makeover would also do makeup on the day. Zinat did most of the translation for the project. We also want to thank Tenny Agana, the Gamada Assembly, for giving us the male models. To the support, like I said earlier on, anything anybody gives us to support this event, we'll definitely be happy. For us, even though we're looking to roll out the main intervention next year, if we can begin to transform some of the lives even from now, for example, Saudi, if we can put her in school even before the main Horse project comes along, we'll be very grateful. So anybody who wants to support, you can always reach us on 0243 766 202. We thank you all.
Yes, so thank you. And again, they have 3 tickets for some of our lucky viewers. So if you would want to participate in the Horse project this Thursday, tweet us with the hashtag BreakfastDaily or comment on our Facebook Live video, and you just might be the person chosen. And let us know why you want to participate, why you want to attend as well, and then we'll reach out to you. A big thank you to Ajaman,
thank you,
Saptia, and Saudi for brightening up our day, because we always talk about what we are not doing. And here you are doing great work. And I hope that all of you at home, you are inspired. Let's make this Horse project something that we can all be proud of. So you can always find Wear Ghana on social media and reach out to them if you want more information. Do not go anywhere. Up next, we have a very powerful performance for you. We'll be right back. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed this video.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Citi Tube.
For exclusive breakfast daily content and other Citi TV programs.
Like, comment, and share with your friends.